Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Let's Play series here on Twitch and YouTube. I'm going to be starting a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate. We skipped our character creation. I went ahead and made Warghuuga. Nothing spectacular, but
For justice! Feel my power! Get over here!
Let's give them a right thrashing. You got this coming!
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble. Your life and...
You got this coming!
If nobody else is gonna step up, why not?
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Get over here! Right then, Feel my...
Do as I say and I'll see you through the rest when we can. Fight when we must.
Get over here!
Let's give them a right...
Well, of course. I am.
You got this coming!
If nobody else is gonna step up, ready for that nap any time now. What's it gonna take to get a little action around here?
Your life, I alone belong here. Death to you, as it should be. I must rest my eyes. Oh, such a waste of time this is.
we'll go with the impatient man. Warghuuga and done. The game is meant to be played on normal. Enemies are much more numerous and deal 100% more damage. Significantly stronger enemy types appear, and enemy groups are even more varied. Enemies fight to the best of their ability and employ advanced combat tactics. Enemies have all the benefits, as well as significant more hit points, improved Thacko, better saving throws, and more attacks per round. Legacy spell can only be selected at the start of the game, and when selected, it cannot be changed. I am not that gung-ho. I'm not a veteran either, but... This is like easier. Core rules.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
And thus, the beginning of our adventure begins. Alright. I know that. It's been a while.
A waste of my talent.
I've never beat the game. So, we're gonna figure it out.
Of course.
Hello, child.
Hello, child.
Shall we continue your lessons?
Greetings, child. I've been told to advise you in negotiating with merchants, innkeepers, tavern owners, and like. Is there anything I can tell you of such things? No. First things first. The graphics seem off. Let's see. That's because I'm playing and no, that's dumb. Yoink. Okay. Oh, we can scroll in. Does WSD work? No. Arrow keys. Okay.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit the old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee, as per Candlekeep custom, don't you know? That's outrageous. What kind of fool do you take me for? Stuff your end and stuff your company. You always were the big kidder, Winthrop. That gets funnier nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Fear do not have that kind of entry fee with me. I suppose I shall return when I do. Charming child you always were, but I fear you lack the sense of humor your father and I shared. You must know that you are welcome here always. Stay as you will as long as you like. So, is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what do you got? Equipment. I am an axe man, because I freaking love axes. Hadn't decided if I wanted to go 2 axes or not. Definitely want a helm. Doesn't seem like there's 200 axes. I thought there were. Could be thinking of a different game. There, done. Got a helm. 20 throwing axes. The other core stuff on the ground. Alright.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
We'll wait. We should be able to make some gold before we leave. I don't remember how, but I know we can.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Ah yes, I'm back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep with this iron crisis upon us. The trip from Burghost was more hazardous than I cared to relate. You're Garion's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own, if you would permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identify scroll with Tethril and the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. He goes from, you know, nice to see you. Oh, you've grown quite well. Now go get my shit.
Of course.
Thanks, man. Okay. I hit it with my axe. Break it. Break that one too. Potion of Clarity. Shall maintain clarity in order from encroaching chaos and insanity. After drinking this potion, the imbiber feels an overwhelming sensation of calm and purpose, such that he will be unaffected by threatening influences like feeble mind, confusion, fear, and charm. This feeling will last 1 hour or until despair. Just sleep it off, buddy. I'm sorry that Candlekeep Inn isn't as safe as it used to be, but it's not every day you're told to gather what you can and leave. Oh, I failed. Failed. And failed. I'm gonna succeed. Hello. I'm gonna steal your stuff.
Don't touch me.
Yes, may I help you?
Catch something.
Well, I apologize. I've been knee-deep in some tombs all keeping all day, and I'm quite on fog result. Yes, indeed, you might have helped me to your rivals. I was just wondering who else was sharing the inn with me tonight. Give me your stuff. Can you really be so misguided as to attempt a bold-faced robbery on the grounds of the most closely guarded keep this side of Kalimshan? You're truly daft indeed. Perhaps you should go back to your room and reflect on how dangerous a mistake you almost made. Now, I mean, I guess.
Away with you, beggar.
Dick. What? I certainly hope there's an explanation to this intrusion. Explain yourself. Simple mistake. No excuse, so watch your words. I'll be forced to feed them to you. What? Will I never been treated in such a manner? Begone, lest I call the guard to remove you. Yeah, but I have an in with the guards, dude. I was raised here. Douche.
I should have joined the army.
Stealing within the sanctity of Candlekeep? This is blasphemy of the highest order. There's only one way to make this up. Give up all the gold you have upon your person so that I may be used to benefit the library. I don't have any gold. Thieving scoundrel, not even your esteemed father can see you from your... Uh-oh. I think I'm dead. Well, we are just missing and whiffing all day here. Come on. Hit him. Critical miss. Oh, I got him. He broke my weapon, though. Hold on. I can do nothing. Alright. It's on now. Reputation is decreased 6. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But now I got plate mail. Interesting helm. Yeah, we're gonna wear his helm. It looks better. Where's my reputation now? Reputation. I am disliked. Oh well.
A waste of my talents.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Let's I have a helmet to sell you, a flame dance ring, and a silver necklace.
A waste of my talents.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Have you seen my copy of the history of Halurua and Halurua anywhere? And how I could stand the shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library. So I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air and used to hear. Oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. I guess the one guard never reported his loss to anybody. Well, let's see.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, goody goody. I've gone and found you fast. You are the ward of Gorion, no doubt. I am. What can I do for you? Oh, our cattle should be quite simple for you. Plainly put, I have made it my mission to end your life. Success will mean a little respect among my peers. So you see, you can do very little except die. Alright.
Trust your face, I will. Make you dead and done.
Explode, fool.
A waste of my talents.
Alright. The dagger. Ring. Gold. Camera. Okay.
No sooner said than done.
Warghuuga, you cut yourself above the brow there. What is wrong, child? Something in the eyes tells me something is very wrong. Oh, Potter, there was a man. He smelled like the stables. It's nothing, man. One of the cats didn't like me. It's really.
What do you need?
Lydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay, there beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got some plans for you. Oh, sorry, y'all. Big storm blew in all kinds of pollen and stuff last night. Joy.
Hello there.
Oh, thanks. It was in the cows again, wasn't it? Yes. Where was I? She gave me 50 experience. I wonder if I can make this box a little bit bigger. Thought there was a way. Ah. There you go. I increased the text. I have bad eyesight, so I wanted to be able to read it. There we go. I returned the book, buddy. What did you want?
What do you need?
Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it, though. Her being sick and all. I need to get her one of them potions of antidote off Hall. He stayed up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to mend the gates early this morning. So I bet he's got a few of them lying around somewhere. You know what? We might have to go in and just make the font size a little smaller. There we go. That's plenty big enough. Temple of Ogma.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
I'm pleased to see that you have taken time to pay tribute to wise Ogma. I was wondering what you had to offer at the Temple of Wisdom. While your donation to the temple was considerable, it's not enough to gain a reputation point. How about 78 gold? Iron's so scarce these days, you'd think it was valuable as gold. Not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Ain't going to be long before no one can afford to be well equipped. What will the guards do then? I don't know. Iron continues to be scarce, driving prices of tools and weapons ever higher. Okay. Hey there, Warghuuga. So you're up early this day. Well, your father Gorion has asked me a strange favor. Yeah, he's giving all my gold away. Seems like he wants you to learn some fighting and asked me to be the teacher, so I hope you brought your staff with you. I apparently got caught stealing in the inn and killed the guard, so I've got plate mail. So I had money to spend. You can switch weapons using the quick weapon icons. The weapon outline in green is the current weapon. Attack with fists only, empty quick slot, if you only wish to knock your opponent unconscious. You don't have to worry about that with me, so use your staff. If you have magical abilities, try casting a spell at me by left-clicking on it. Okay, yeah. During our fight, I'm going to spring a little surprise on you. Remember, you can press the space bar at any time to pause the... Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna kill you. You did good, kid, especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. You should go talk to the gate warden if you want some... Nah, I don't care.
By Moradin's hammer!
I thought I asked you to be cleaning these rats out the building yesterday. Already hop to it. Get in there. Alright. I'd never beat this, and I was trying to make my old copy work and found and decided to just be lazy and do the enhanced edition. It's already optimized and runs smooth. Splat.
Of course. Death to you all!
Critical miss. It's my 5th critical miss, I think. Oof. Is there a key to highlight little objects? Yeah. Okay.
A waste of money.
Oh yes, kill them like the rats that they are. A glorious battle unlike any this world has ever seen. Here's your 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place. Boosh. I don't care about the trainers. That's him, right? Yeah. Hey kid, I woke up late this morning and left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. You'll also find Anna there. I think Dreppen needs one for old Nessa.
Our rules are very strict.
Soon be gone, will ye? Aye, Gorion asked me to teach you a bit about the fine arts of mass combat before you leave. Can I pique your interest with it, Warghuuga? Nope. Whatever little knowledge I have shall be enough, fool. Alright. Give me the money. Bughouse.
I've a blade with your name on it.
There. You're Gorion's little whelp, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me. What business is yours? I'll make it my business if you're not pleased. Just thought I'd make a good look at you myself before I put the blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble. Someone to use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. At least a little street trash, should they say, but I'll show 'em.
Of course.
I don't want to be shown. Miss. Splatter.
Of course.
Why would it scroll to the edge of the screen?
Something on your
I
mind?
heard shouting. What's going on? I killed somebody. It's not this place, child. It's you thereafter. Gorian is waiting on the steps of the central library and wants you to go see him as soon as you've bought what you need at the inn. Halforc Warghuuga, I've been your tutor for so many years, and only in this moment have I come to doubt that my teachings have been enough. Go to Gorian's shop. It's safe for you no longer. Why does it go to the edge of the screen? Okay. It's probably because I have two monitors.
A waste of my talent.
I should have joined the army.
Ugh, what a meat-filled night. That hall is just too much. Poor Sap had to go man the gate this morning too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you anyways? Sure, should be in the chest over there against the right wall.
I should have joined the
Just
army.
wonder if you had any errands I could run. Errands? Yeah, actually I need a quarrel of crossbow bolts. If you could get some off Winthrop at the end, I'll reimburse you. Oh, very well. There'll be a few coins in it for you too. So you can stop giving me that look. Here we go. I just make a big round trip here.
No sooner said than done.
Okay. He's the man. No sooner said than done. I'm gonna get the identify scroll too. Alright. Nope, not you. Not you.
It's me, Emmeline.
Ugh. I'm surprised the stuffy old Gorian lets you away from the studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle. Let's knock off too. Old Puff Guts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No? I can't tell you don't. What have you been up to? I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but I will not stay. To where? Little one, I'm not much younger than you, though you sure got tall fast. Relatively, anyway. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. Wish I could go with you. Yep, really wish I could. Yes, sir, really do. There's no way you can come. Granny would never allow it. Oh, I know. I'll stick in the mud that he is, all worried about nothing, I'm sure. Better go now, because you've got a long ways to travel. Not that I would know, especially since I didn't peek at old Mr. G's private letters. No, sir. Better go now. Bye-bye. I do not want her.
Greetings, young one.
Firebird sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well. Return the scroll to him, but then you must hurry and speak with Gorian. He's waiting for you on the steps of the central library. I assure you, child, it is a matter of greatest urgency. Thought I remember some really cool chanting over here.
In the year of the turrets, the Lord of murder shall perish. Our divine Lord will walk alongside us a score of mortal progeny. So saith the great Chaos will be sown from their passage. So saith the wise Alondo.
In the year of the turrets, a great host will come from the east like a plague of locusts. So saith the wise Alondo.
The worm, the Lord of murder shall perish.
But in the year of the turrets,
It's pretty interesting. I love the little chants there.
Chaos will be sown from their passage. So saith the wise Alondo.
A waste of my talents.
It's hard to find.
Oh, I'm glad to see that the age is not hardening your heart
nowadays.
towards an old man such as myself. I'll take all of the identify scrolls. I have a great use for these types of scrolls. Here, let me cast a little spell on you. It will protect you from any evil you might meet tonight. Ooh.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Don't want these. I better not sell his sword. Crossbow bolts. Crossbow bolt. 1 bolt.
Of course.
Travel's a little slow, but you know, that's alright.
Of course.
I should have joined.
Here you are, you little money grubber. Put a few gold pieces in your purse. 50 experience and 9 gold for grabbing him some bolts.
A waste of my talents.
I'm gonna go over to Hull here. Hand him his sword. Go talk to Farmer Man. Give him a potion for the cow. And I think we're done here. Took your sweet time, didn't you? Grind's a fool for trying to bring you up right, and you could tell him I said so too. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this whole iron crisis is the result of twerps like you wandering off with people's swords. Here's 10 gold pieces. Now get out of here. I'm on duty. That guy's a giant douche.
What do you need?
Heh. You're a wonder you are. Stick with me and we'll go far. Well, okay. Stick with me and we'd probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? Good thing you ain't wearing none of that metal, though. Armor, though, as I hear that the bandits out there would just as soon kill you as look at you to get it off your back. I just hope this whole iron crisis business is wrapped up soon. He says that, but I'm standing there in full plate armor. Which, I might be wrong, is probably made out of metal. Come on, buddy. Put some pep in your step. Let's go.
I am very proud of you.
Go to grind and listen well, for without knowledge, life is a mere shadow of death. Okay.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
This is very unnerving. I know, but you must trust me. It's very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there's no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. What could possibly harm us here? The place is a fortress and guarded beyond measure. Candlekeep is indeed a formidable obstacle for ne'er-do-wells, but it is not insurmountable. No matter what thick the mesh, at least one mosquito always finds its way through. No, my child, we must leave as soon as possible for our safety and for that of our friends here. Where are we going? Alas, I cannot. For I have not truly decided yet. All that is certain is that we will be far safer on the move. Perhaps the woods might offer some secluded security, or perhaps the city of Baldur's Gate would offer cover amidst its teeming throngs of people. I do not know where we shall end up, but I have a few friends here and there. I will think on this. What should I bring with me then? My dear child, you should know yourself well enough to purchase the gear you need. I have given you what I can spare, so hurry off to the inn and speak with Winthrop. Use your skills as a reference and buy what basics you must, though spend wisely. His prices are fair, but you may not have enough gold to purchase all that you would want. Alright, let's go.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I will explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
Okay.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Run, get out of here!
Disintegrated that one.
Especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not slot. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Guess we'll have to see.
Hey, it's me, Emmeline.
Oh, Emmeline, I hate you. Sorry I followed you, but I never got out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets neither. I saw Gorion, and I am so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. Could you been knowing Gorion didn't even tell me? I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have it. Might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not going to let you wander around out here all alone. Never let a friend down. No, sir. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. Joy. Now. Should be a way to script her. 9, 18, 16. She's pretty tough. Real fast. 17, 11, 16. She's a thief. Customize scripts. Character rolled in favor using melee weapons. No. Attack enemies. Prefer ranged. Use special abilities. Use items. Okay. That should be good enough. We'll see. And if for whatever reason I'm not doing my character here. Attack enemies. Prefer melee weapons. Use items. Use abilities. Done. Done. Alright.
What? A waste of my talents.
Waste of my talents. The me in the front. Oh, she shot the hell out of him there. Up here. Money. Value? Does it tell me the value of things? No. I'll carry what I can then. Alright. Fully consume this potion restores 9 hit points to the person. Is instantaneous, and the potion is destroyed in the process. When a blur spell is cast, the wizard causes the outline of his form to become blurred, shifting and wavering. The distortion causes all missile and melee combat attack against the caster to be made with -3 penalties. And gets +1 to all his throws. She can not use them either. Hey, she's got potions. And a wand. While breaking movement comment, capable isn't better with 100%. Thus, a movement rate of 9 becomes 18, and a character normally able to attack once in a round attacks twice. Does not reduce spellcasting time. I have no idea. Can I identify it? Nope. Okay. I do. This is slashing damage. If I equip this, it's 2d4 crushing. Let's see how bad my attacks would be. It goes up by 3. We'll only use it if we need it. I know there's certain enemies that can only be affected by slashing, crushing, and piercing. This potion will maintain clarity and order from crouching. Oh. Yeah, we know. Put that up there. My friend Garain, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have, perhaps, been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night, if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit. Regardless of how sparse the cover, a fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends and will no doubt help thee wherever they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this, E. Copy the note, throw it on the ground. Done. Alright. I guess we just leave his body there to rot. Now, like I said, I hadn't played this since I was a little kid. I've never beat it. I don't remember if there's any point at all in exploration. I don't remember if there's like little secrets, encounters, or whatnot. Okay, well I can't go to the edge of the screen, but I can use middle mouse button to move around the screen.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Make it run away, run away, run away, run away. Drink potion. Shoot him in the butt, shoot him in the butt.
You're a queer fellow.
Shoot him with your wand.
Yes, a waste of my talent.
Yeah, bear. Why is she just standing there?
What you want?
Keep doing stuff. Shoot him.
What? No sooner said than done.
Yep.
Over and over again, lady. Kill him.
Make it no sooner said than done.
Okay. Axe.
I care not.
Run. Aha, bear.
Yes? No sooner said than done.
Decent amount of experience. Is there a quick save button for this? Q is quick save. Q. Q. Cool. Oh, if you click too many times on the middle mouse button, it fixes it. Ah, yeah. You don't even have loot there. You have experience. Oh, hello, dude. You know there's bears right here.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
I don't like you. Hello. Well, I was about to tell you not to come any closer, but that never seems to work, does it? Well, regardless, I should remain true to the genre. Don't come any closer or I'll jump! Yeah, you heard me, and I'll do it too. So, don't come any closer again. And don't try to stop me. Okay. Okay. They're going to do a thing? Wow, you must have incredible faith in my will to live. No one has ever shown such trust in me. Not ever. Not even Mumsy. Thank you so much for your quiet faith. I choose to live. I choose to live. Oh, no. I have to get home before Mumsy finds the note. She has no stomach for such things. I'll have Jeeves double her usual cocktails and tell her of my new resolve. Thank you so much. Tra-la. Life is grand once again. Yeah, what a tool. What a gosh darn retard. I was totally okay with him like jumping off. Oh, okay. Let's do it. Alright, the road. This should lead to Candlekeep, I guess. Yep, Candlekeep. Let's stay here.
A waste of my talents.
Walking's a waste of your talents? Well, it's better because, you know, nobody else, or some other people can't walk. But NPCs aren't walking unless you see them, so it's not a waste of talents. It's a special gift. Yep, nothing over there. Okay. Okay. So that's where she started when we traveled north. Game's awfully quiet. Push the Q button. Hello there. Well, a busy day for me today indeed. Strange noises throughout the night, and now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last two I met, though. Well, my stranger, I'm called Colossus. You saw two people in the wood? I was told to meet some friends of the Arleum. Perhaps they're the ones you met here on the sea. I must apologize, but your interest makes me a touch uncomfortable. Suffice to say that I lost my livelihood due to the iron shortage, and now I take solace in the normally quiet woods. I'm left alone because I carry nothing of value. I was attacked. Do you have anything to spare? I have little to give beside advice and goodwill. Make friends where you can, as traveling alone is almost certain death. You want to surround yourself with like-minded companions, lest you risk making enemies in your own party. Aside from this little tidbit of wisdom, I'd say you're on your own. Luck be with you. And to you as well. Go away, fat man.
Ye already be disturbed. Now leave me be.
Hello
Your
there,
company
kid.
be toiled
Rather
enough
strange
as
place to be
is.
wondering, ain't it? My companion has something to say to you.
Montalon! So aggravating! 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
Okay. An exhausted whelp in the forest? We've not the time for your troubles, though we may have a purpose for ye. My compatriot and I go to Nashkel. Our business is not your concern. Suffice it to say that the acquaintances of mine wish us to look into this iron shortage. If you follow, I'm sure we'll find a use for you. I would, but I have to go somewhere. Silly, your friends are no concern of ours. Go as you wish by yourself. Hopefully you fare better than you have so far. The night be not kind to fools. Luck be with you. You'll need it. You are both schmucks. Go away. Oh, that's the edge of the map. Okay. Sorry, chum, but I can't stop to chat. There's another caravan ready northeast of Burgos, so I must report these dire straits to the Grand Dukes. A messenger's work is never done. Alright, Wolf.
Death to you all!
Hit him.
What?
Nice. Wait, was I swinging in melee combat with a throwing axe?
Of course. Make it of course.
Might be some more good experience to be had out here. Hello. Wolfies. Bears. Gibberlings, I think is what it was called. Anything for me to hit with my axe? Critical hit, 2 damage. Looks like I was trying to push him away from me. Did I like... Ah! I turned off AI. Made them stupid. Where's the hotkey for that? Oh, it doesn't say. Alright, well I just must have turned it off. Alright.
Oh, there, Wanderer.
That is definitely El Minister.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Oh there, Wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. It's been nigh unto 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Traveling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldest pardon my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? A fair bit of desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the Friendly Arm Inn? I was told I might find some friends there. That's just stupid to listen to an old man in the middle of nowhere, not how sure they appear to be off with you. Fair bit of desperate. That I would. The inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that thy friends shall be there, waiting with open arms. My sympathies for any hardships the road may have inflicted upon thee, though I am not certain everything shall turn out for the best. My, but I have wasted too much of thy time and said too much already. I shall take my leave and wish thee all the best.
No sooner said than done.
Okay. It's funny, as I recently started reading the El Minister books, and it's kind of what sparked my want to play this. That and waiting 19 years for Baldur's Gate 3 to be announced. Now that it has, I have every reason to beat 1 and 2, and apparently Beamdog was given the rights to make the series and whatnot, so they were able to make Siege of Dragonspear, which I picked up when I decided to do this, which is supposed to bridge the gap between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. So I don't know how that's going to work. Just explore this map a little bit. Well, the road comes down here anyway. Nope, nothing over there. Go back up. It's a little slow at points. Where's the game music? Music is on. Burghost to the south. Is this the messenger again?
Hey,
His name is Andout. Mustache to Burghost. I must. Governor Keldoth must be told that extra troops are being sent his way. Burghost is to be garrisoned in case of an Omnian attack. The has denied such intent. Of course, they would deny it. The snakes. Make way for the messenger. Hello, kid.
You funny looking.
I'm ugly. Don't you get any closer, or I'll have Mom come and give you the belt. Ah. You, as you would have it. I did not want to frighten you. Maybe you're not so mean. But that don't mean nothing. The Mother Bandits didn't seem mean until they attacked Old Man Burl. Stupid bandits and their stupid iron. Leave me. That's fair enough. This must be the dead people. They left me some gold though. Go bandits! I need money. There's another one. There's some loot. Exploding, love it. Money, short sword. Quick save. Anybody else over here? Ah, some music, some ambiance. Okay, this little cliff that you could look over. Okay.
My
It's a
blade
wolfie.
will cut you down to size.
There we go. Some more XP. Am I even close to leveling? No, I need 1176. Coastway, friendly army to the north, Burgos to the south, Lions Way Keep to Kemno Keep. Okay. Guess that's just about everything, right? Ready caravan, ready caravan. Let's go up here. Da, 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 da.
Hello, pal.
Hello. If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There's be beasties about that with better hearing than we. You seem quite at home out here. I don't know who this is. Never mind. If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There'll be beasties about with better hearing than we. You seem at home out here. The most dangerous thing I intentionally went after? Well, I stalked an ogre mage for a few days once. Had a party of my own back then. Killed the ogre, lost the party. Not really worth the trade if you ask me. Seem more dangerous beasties, but usually over my shoulders I'm making tracks as fast as I can. No shame in running when your life is on the line. Off with you now. I've meat to catch. Well, I'm gonna follow you around. Let's get some meat. Well, if you're going that way, I've already killed everything down there. Some dead wolves you can eat. You can eat the dead wolf. I killed it. Where'd you come from? It's a Vart. Its morale is low. Hold still and die, fool. There we go. Got an extra short sword there. Maybe screaming attack as you tried to ambush me wasn't the best idea. Alright, so what's to the side here? Lars Wood? Stay here.
Of course.
Go north. To the friendly Arm Inn. Ah,
of course.
Safe at last at the Friendly Arm Inn. My next step should be to find and introduce myself to Khalid and Jahira, friends of Gorion, and give me some advice as to what to do next.
I should have joined the army.
Welcome to the Friendly Arm. I trust you know the rules of conduct within. What kind of rules? Constraining as they are to a person of your ilk, there are rules of conduct within the arm. It is neutral ground first and foremost. Everyone is welcome so long as quarrels are left at the gates. If they are not, then you will be welcome and behave yourself. That is actually quite acceptable. I love it. It's fair.
Yes, no sooner said than... What?
Go in.
A waste of my talents.
Shut up.
No sooner said than done.
Yes?
Hey there. You're new here, aren't you? Can I trouble you a minute? Certainly, milady. Speak your mind. Such manners. Well, I need a gruff hand for this task, so keep your please and thank you garbage for the nobles. I was robbed blind by some hobgoblins within sight of this very inn's walls, and I need you to return the favor. They took my ring, and that's all I want back. Will you do it? Yeah, I'll do it. I thank you. The creatures were just north of the inn. I swear I could almost see them from the upper rooms. Bring my ring back. Here, when you get it. You'll know it when you see it. It's a flame dance ring. It's very striking. Lady, do you mind if I steal everything you own? Would it make you feel better if I did it out of sight? Oh, it's behind you? Can I steal from you? Or is it like... Probably don't want me to steal the lockdown things. That's probably what got me in trouble. Locked means
of course.
It's not yours. Don't steal it. Oh, hello, commoner.
Hello there.
My father's farm is at a standstill. One by one, his tools break, and replacements are priced incredibly high. If we don't get a good stock of ore before harvest, crops will be rotting in the fields. You can't manage a farm with your bare hands. No, but, you know, you can make primitive tools. People did it for centuries. I don't want to talk to anyone for a while.
Life's been getting prickly.
Used to be a bandit, I was. More money than all there than in the mines in Nashville, that's for sure. Probably less danger too, from the sounds of it. What's so dangerous about the mines? Well, if you believed every tale you heard, you'd have to say the king of the nine hells himself were down at the bottom of it, smoking a pipe and making the place comfortable. To be honest, I don't know what's down here. All I know is that a lot of folks who work in that infernal place don't ever make it back up to the surface. Well, that doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. Hi, friend. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the Friendly Arm Inn? I'm here to meet some friends. Ah, you must be who I am to meet then. I will take you to your friends, but first I should be sure you're the correct person. Is your name Warghuuga? Yeah, I'm a Warghuuga. Perfect, you're indeed the person I seek. Hold still a moment, won't you? Dick. Oh yeah, guards are kicking your ass too. Haha, casting failure. I got it, buddy. Oh god, that hurts.
I'm sure I'm close to death.
What happened?
Make it quick.
Oh, he drank a potion automatically. Okay.
Of course.
Mine. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Warghuuga, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. Throw it on the ground. Okay. I got experience.
Of course.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as
I can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. My uncle's in Baldur's Gate and I can't go there to see him. Why? Where you been these past few months? The roads are crawling with brigands and bandits after every scrap of iron that you got on you. Surely you must have fled some on your trip here, lest you came by the West Road, that is. Why is the West Road still open? If there's ever a book shortage, that road to Candlekeep will be the most dangerous of them all, I assure you. But these folks are after metal, so they're sticking mainly to the larger trade routes between Baldur's Gate and Am. And guess what? This here inn is smack dab in the middle of it all. Makes it a base of operations then.
It's about time. Bring me another flagon of ale.
I think you're mistaken for somebody
Then
else.
why do you bother me? Be gone. Listen carefully. If you continue to pester me, I will crush your neck with my bare hands. Go, now.
Really?
Listen carefully. If you listen carefully, listen carefully, listen carefully, listen carefully.
Oh,
if you
he was joking about it. Okay.
Me, I will crush your neck with
Big
my
kidder.
bare hands. Go, now.
I hope our establishment's
Welcome
to your
to Further
liking.
Inn. Looks like you have a rough journey. Wow, the security. Bentley wanted to make the inn to be a safe haven for all sorts of travelers. Anyone can stay here, but we don't tolerate any troublemaking within these walls. Did he build the place? It's so solid, it looks like it's been here forever. Oh no, Bentley and Galena didn't build the inn, they found it. They were part of an adventuring party, not unlike your own, in the first few years following the time of troubles, when all the gods were walking the surface of our world. The inn was actually the hold of a powerful undead priest of Baal, god of murder. With the evil cleric weakened by the death of his god, Bentley and Galena were able to destroy him once and for all, thus laying claim to his troubled fortress. Lots of stories, man. Sure they do, but this inn is their life now, and they don't like to dwell on the past. You're as likely to get a tail out of them as you are to get a tooth from the mouth of a hen. It's been a pleasure meeting you, however, and I do hope you enjoy your stay. Okay. Nah. I see him.
Okay, calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
Something about you is familiar, child. Your manner reminds me of a sage I know by the name of Gorion. There's almost a slight on him, but I see it too. Jahira, mind your manners. This must be the child that Gorion wrote of so often. We're old friends of your adopted father. He is not with you? I must assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he has passed, we share your loss. Ryan often said that he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians, if he should ever meet an untimely end. However, you are much older now, and the choice of your companion should be your own. We could travel with you until you get settled, help you find your lot in life. It'd be a fitting last service to grind, though we should first go to Nashville. Khalid and I look into local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening at the mines. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage. You'd do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We're to meet the mayor of the town, Baron Gostkill. You're welcome. Well, good. We'll leave as soon as you are ready, though it should be soon. I gained 17 gold and 2 party members. Let's see. You are... She's a multi-class. Fighter Druid. About to level up. 15, 14, 17, 10, 14, 15. Mediocre. What are you good with? 2 with the club, 1 with the sling, and 1 with the quarterstaff. She's got a quarterstaff. What is this? Invisibility, similar to the second level wizard spell of the same name. Entering combat terminates. Barring that effect will last 12 hours. Interesting. And you, Khalid? Straight up fighter. 15, 16, 17, 15, 10, 9. He's pretty smart. What's this dual class button? Anyway. Oh, what do you fight with? What are your skills? 2 with a longsword. 1 with an axe and 1 with a longbow. Alright. Got a longsword. Got a potion up there. Let's go to scripts. Get you set up. Okay. Oh, yes. There we go. Attack enemies. Prefer melee. Prefer range. Prefer melee. Prefer ranged. You can use your items. Done. Done. Get you a bow. Since you don't have a bow, you should just charge into melee. For you, cleric lady, what do you have? Oh, 1 entangle. Let's just do straight up cure wounds for everything. Scripts. Prefer melee. No, prefer range. We'll get you a sling. Use special abilities, yes. Use offensive spells, use defensive spells. The cleric will attack enemy when he sees them with missile weapons he is most proficient with. He will try to keep his distance from enemies, but if he's attacked in melee combat, he will switch to a melee weapon. Destroy the advanced AI for now. See if she'll heal the party when needed. Up at the front.
What? A waste of my talents.
As I have little else to do and few allies, I should devote some time to investigating the cause of the iron shortage in the region. The next stop should be the town of Nashkel to the south.
You're a queer fellow.
Make it quick.
Where's the fat man? Oh, he shoved him out of the way.
No sooner said than done.
Sorry, I'm right out of the cheap stuff, so what can I get for you? Items. Don't want this stuff in my inventory. Oh, I don't need the bastard sword. Can you identify? No? Composite longbow. Composite bows are longbows or short bows whose staves are made from more than one type of material. This gives greater flexibility and makes arrows fired from this bow deliver more damage. These were developed after the normal longbow. Plus 1 thaco, plus 2 damage. Well, that's a named buckler. A rectangle of mammoth hide forms this small shield. No amount of cleansing can dispel the pong of decay from this poorly tanned device. Yet somehow, the malodorous shield fortifies its wielder. Plus 1 armor class, plus 1 constitution. Interesting. Alright, how much was it for a composite longbow? 210. And then a sling. So we need arrows. And bullets. 20 gold? It's not too bad. Alright. Bullets. Oh, they stack quite high. Whoops. What do you mean you can't use that? Requires 18 strength. Oh. Oh, okay. Well. No problem. Give me a minute. Let's give her the arrows for the moment.
Yes? No sooner said than done.
To all who behave themselves.
So, regular longbow. Ugh. Waste of money. Why did I buy it? I could just give it, make him do it. Anyway. So they stack up to 80. So 1, 12. And then she could use 2 of these. And then she could use 1 more of these. Toss him over the regular longbow. And he'll swap when he needs it. Okay.
Of course.
I need some ale.
I'm not getting you ale, okay? That's not what I'm here for.
A waste of my talents.
But he's asleep. Will he see me if I break into it? I don't think so. Thank you, sir. Oh, ooh. We've all failed. But Emmeline is a thief.
I've done had enough of this.
Lockpicking failed.
Make it quick. A waste of my talents.
Okay. Hello, nobleman. Do you have any excuse for barging in here? Unless you are here to make the beds, I want you out. Do I look like a maid service to you? No, I suppose that you do. I don't suppose that you do. You look much more like a group of brigands casing my room for valuables and gold. Perhaps you should consider a career in the domestic arts. Maid is much less likely to enter a career at the end of a poem, unlike the job you have presently selected for yourself. Just a thought. I trust you'll be going now? Douche.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
You smell worse than an orc. Get away from me. Well, that's extremely racist, because I am a half-orc. Okay, I'm not a full orc. Sleeping valuables. I don't want your dagger. It's like a warhammer. Throwing some things. Okay, we all failed. Can you...
I've done had enough of this.
You need to work on being able to pick locks, lady, because you suck. Your necklace sleeps with me, fool. What is the meaning of this intrusion? I pay good money for my privacy, but by what right do you disturb it? I can't talk. You paid good money, do you? How good? It's good. And how much do you keep about the room? You are most assuredly daft if you expect me to answer that. If this were other than the friendly arm, I would have you in stocks for a fortnight. I have no desire to trouble any of the staff with a matter as trivial as a petty thief, so you had best turn about and go whence you came.
No sooner said than done.
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Hey, you. I'm old and my feet are tired. If you could run back to Burgos and bring me a wine bottle from my cellar, I'll give you 75 gold pieces. It's the house right to the west of the Jovial Jugular Inn. If you step on a spider or two while there, I'll up the reward, though I'll need proof. Bring my husband's old boots too, if you please. Okay. Leather armor. Quarterstaffs don't even sell. Nice ring. Okay. Almost done exploring the inn. I'll take 4 arrows. I don't know why there's 4 arrows in a chest, but you know, whatever. Oh. An extra axe. Absolutely. Oh, and a club. Okay. So I'll throw the axe in my offhand. The club, on the other hand. That's too far away. If you get into melee, you can switch to this, sure. That goes better with it.
What? No sooner said than done.
Hey, he's asleep. There's a good bit of coin. Quick save. You're sleeping. What about detect opening it?
I care not. I am gone.
Make it quick, of course.
Yes, you can keep your belongings, halfling. One more room and we're done.
No time to chit-chat.
About time you showed. Here, I need these tunics cleanly pressed by this eve, and be extra careful with the golden pantaloons. It took 15 women and a small boy from Kalimsham 12 days and 4 nights to weave them, so careful on the seams. Well, get going. Okay, sir, yes, sir. Service with a smile and a snap in your step. That's what we like to see. Now get going, damn you. A coin for a tip if there's even one tear. I literally did get an item from that. Pantaloons of quality heretofore unseen by eyes, either man or beast. Dynamic style and comfort that cradles, cuddles, and coddles. Seduce your thighs, cajole your calves, enjoy golden pantaloons. Today, trousers you would be proud to take home to mother if mother rode fast and fought hard. And I guess they're enchanted? Like hell, I'll be bringing them back.
No
They're
sooner
my
said than done.
pantaloons. I'll figure out how to put them
No
on.
sooner said than done.
Are you the drunk we talked to?
Yes?
Ah, a new face in this cloister place. Stand by my side and let's talk for a while. What brings you here, traveler? I was an apprentice blacksmith under Tayrum, and Burgost. With the iron situation being what it is, however, I thought I'd better head somewhere else. Waterdeep, maybe. Tyrion's having enough trouble making a go of it as it is. Alright. Hey, Dorn.
Listen carefully. If you continue to pester me, I will crush your neck with my bare hands. Go.
For some reason that doesn't get old yet. Ooh. Potion of healing just sitting around. I appreciate it. Time to leave. Before we leave, we gotta kill some hobgoblins.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
You are welcome here in Gal Glittergold.
For a bit of respectful coin, we can cure what ails thee. If you need what sort of cures, identify 100 gold. The golden pantaloons did surely see the very beginnings of our realm, though I must press that they saw this formative time by their simple presence, and not through some vestigial eyes that might have erupted through a rear pocket, perhaps concealing teeth and other improbable extremities. I am sure that the various owners of the pantaloons can attest to the general lack of animated digits or ocular sensors, as evidenced by the continued sanctity and privacy maintained by their respective buttocks. Lyric pantoms of an age long since out of print speak of trousers that were as metal, though soft about the shanks. While it might be easy to jump to the seemingly inevitable conclusion that the trousers rose while Netheril fell, it is doubtful that the pantaloons were the garments of which they speak. One must clarify these oft misquoted verses with knowledge of the Pantechnicon. An ancient bazaar, once prized for silver pantalets. Fine these may have been, but golden they were not. Nickel panties are also said to be currently available, though the dockside establishments that claim to offer these products are beyond my meager experience, and thus I can make no report. The purpose of the pantaloons is as mysterious as ever, and will likely remain so until the Pantocrator himself returns, though some properties can be divined through the intimate observation. The uplifting properties of the gusset very nearly defy gravity, shaping quite nicely both the front and the rear. These improved contour would likely increase self-esteem for a wearer of either sex. I would hazard a guess, however, that this continuing self-delusion might actually hamper cognitive functions, and care should be taken in the wearing of any pantaloons of gold nature. Oh, there was 100 gold for... Okay. Trimmed in the fur of a polar bear, this sturdy belt is tooled with the images of blue moons and white ice flows. The wearer is immune to all cold-based defects, but suffer double any fire damage. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna wear that. Whatever. Immune to fire damage? No, immune to cold damage. No. Oh well.
Can I...
Yes? No sooner said than done.
Oh, it's
no
another
sooner
entrance to the
said than
temple.
course.
Anything to explore? Any other people to visit? Alright. Over here then. Baldur's Gate's a much slower type of RPG. But I'm okay with this. I play my World of Warcraft. Warhammer Chaos Bane. I play a little bit of Mountain Blade, you know, I like magics. Let's go a little slow. Hello, Connor.
Hello, pal.
I think it's those Zentarum who've been causing all the problems around these parts. Don't have a real reason to invade, so if it don't make any sense that they're behind it. Zens don't need a reason though, and a lot of clues point to them too. Look at this peasant, this commoner who seems to have been able to make up his own mind about how things are going.
A waste of my talents.
Waste of my talents to walk out the door. Alright, Moo-Moos. Our mission here done. We kill hobgoblins to find a ring and return it to the lady. And then we head south. Quick save. While they're exploring, I would hate to have to waste my time doing it again. Alright. What is this? Can I make it go faster? No? Let's just pause. Okay. I'm glad my wearing plate armor doesn't seem to make me go slower. It's already bad enough that I walk so slow.
My blade will cut you down to size.
An extra long sword won't hurt. Who's missing helms? You'll be set if armor breaks. Can't wear a helmet, throw it on the ground. We don't want it then. I think they don't sell for anything. Quick save. We may walk into a hefty ambush.
Spare no one!
Charge!
Spare no one! Forward march!
Oh, wow, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, we found her ring. Guess we could pick up the leather. Try selling that. We're done, but we'll see if we can kill anything else. Get experience for it.
Spare no one!
Explode, fool. That's right, he only has so many inventory slots. Hold on to the pants too, lady. I paid 100 gold to identify some pants. They have to serve some purpose. I know I don't clean them and give them back to the guy. Like I said, I never beat this or the second one, so all I know is that some of my items will carry over. So between the games, there should be a purpose for them. Farthest I've gotten in this was chapter 2, chapter 3, where right after you clean the mines or whatever, and no, right after you make it to Baldur's Gate. that's where I ended it. As a kid, I was always very limited on time. I spent so much time outside playing, digging holes, playing with my army men. We had a 6 foot deep by 12 foot deep, 12 foot wide trench, about 5.5 feet. It was 6 by 12 by 5 or something, and we dug it out with kitchen spoons. We originally started with a little spot, and we just kept excavating and excavating and making tunnels for our army men. I thank you. This ring was a gift when I set out on my own. Couldn't bear the thought of some smelly old hobgoblin having it. You are a good sort, and I'll say so to anyone that asks. Oh, hey!
Orion would have none of this. 'Tis shameful.
What?
Mutton mongering riffraff.
The hell are you talking about? We do a good thing, and everybody gets mad.
My talents.
Yeah, maybe we are supposed to be evil. We are still disliked. Alright, Lars would.
Of course.
Something happened here. Look at all the blood on the rock. A little bit of coin here. I'll take gladly. Alright, so that's everything to the south here. Let's go back until we hit the edge of the screen. So we can say we checked the corner. Okay, I'll go this way. Quick setup.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Some more gold. And some more gold.
For the fallen! For the fallen!
I don't know who was screaming about the fallen. Quick save. Yeah. I want to explore that tower, but I don't think I can. Or we can't go down there either. So let's go this way. The Lars Wood. Okay. Wood of sharp teeth. Gibberlings must have sharp teeth, but there ain't nothing to be scared of. Not a whole lot going on here. Big empty wood. Interesting. Big cross. Go back up here. Hello, bear.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Arrogant fools! You return to the very slaughter for which you were responsible. Your blood will soak the ground before I allow any of you to leave. I will avenge the deaths of my brothers. What are you talking about? We've killed no one. I think you're a little addled in the head. Perhaps you should calm down so we can figure out who really killed your brothers. We killed your brothers. We admitted freely. We drank their blood and ate their... No, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. You think your excuses can work on me? I know what you are. What all of you are. Let the wrath of Malar destroy you and your faithless companions. Get him. Yeah, run, guys. Alright, bears. Stop coming, bears. A lot of bears. Run, lady. Okay. Gotta reload. Now that we know that we got a fight on our hands.
No sooner
Up
said
north.
than done.
Don't need to explore the rest of this. But north, we have a fight on our hands. She died. I'd rather keep everybody from dying. Alright. North of here, quick save, is a fight. It's bears. Alright.
As you direct.
I'll do my best.
What? A waste of my talents.
Alright. The bears come up from up north,
actions while in
so
this
I'll
wood.
make him come down to me. It might give us some time. What are you talking about? Alright, cool. Combat's over.
Yes,
Jahira,
omnipresent authority figure.
level up. I don't get to choose anything. She gets 1 Thaco reduce, an additional pre-spell for level 1, 10 hit points, and lore. Okay. You can learn another Cure Light one. Or cast raise the morale of friendly creatures by +1 for the raise their attack damage to rolls by +1. The cast determines at what range the spell will be cast. At an instant, the spell is completely affects all creatures in 15 minutes. It lasts for 6 rounds. Try that.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Alright. Angry bears attack. Yep. Everybody kill the bear. Everybody kill the bear.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yes,
crap, he gets like a truck.
What? No sooner said than done.
Ah, that guy's helping. Oh, I died. Cool. Main character dies, you must restart
No
the game.
sooner said than done.
In that case,
what?
Party. Find this bear. Everybody throw stuff at it.
Make it no sooner said than done.
Run away!
No! Death to you!
Wow, this thing is breaking my whole team. That is a big teddy bear.
No sooner said than what? Make it quick.
Oh, it broke.
Yes? No sooner said than
Follow
done.
me. Follow me, bear. Yeah, that's how you kill that big thing.
What? Of course.
What were you doing?
Civilization seems far, city dweller.
I must apologize for the action of Osmati. He had lost in his mind after what happened here. Some days passed. A group of bandits calling themselves the Chill entered our camp as we worked upon this shrine. They killed and murdered everyone they came across, including some of Osmati's close friends. Why did you let us attack Asmati. From the sound of it, you knew him well. The both of you looked to be druids. It is a shame that Ozma had to be dealt with in such manner. There was no choice. It is true, we knew each other very well, but there has nothing that could be done. He had lost his mind. I think you can understand that. Sometimes one doesn't have a choice. There's no other choice? There was no other choice. Do I have to explain myself over and over? Please leave me be so that I may bury my companion. So now he's your companion. That's very strange indeed. I don't know of too many people who would go about murdering their companions. I murdered no one! I did what had to be done. All you might be dead if it weren't for my help. Leave me be. I think you're lying. I think you wanted our help to kill him. You're just a common killer. You are correct. I did need your assistance to kill Asmati. Thank you for the help. You were wrong about one thing. I am no common killer. I am a shadow druid. I poisoned Asmati and his companions so that we could be rid of their weakling presence. Now we should easily be able to make this land our own. Unfortunately, there will be no room for meddling city folk. It's time for you to feel the fury of nature, as only I can administer. Goodbye. Aha! You cast your fancy smancy spells. Yeah, Heart's getting hit with rocks in the face. Everyone leveled. He's worth 1,000 experience. I didn't have any gear on him. Ooh, but I'm about to level. Ammo in, level up. Open locks. Oh my god, you suck at it. Cool.
Make it quick, of course.
Quick save. What's that? Oh, it's my broken sword. Or axe. Little squirrel. He has nothing to say to me. And give me your XP. There's the edge of the map again. Hello, Black Bear. Aren't you worth a good bit of XP?
Yes, no sooner said than done.
I'm getting weaker. If none are better.
I'm gone.
You have need of me?
What? No sooner said than done.
My heart's really not in this.
Give me your XP. Okay. Will you cure, lady?
Nature's servant awaits.
Make it course.
Okay. Alright, who leveled? I did. Attacker reduction, 15 hit points. Or increased by 1. Alright, look at that. Much more hit points. $30 hit points. By far the tankiest. With that humongous constitution modifier.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Sorry, I was checking something in the kitchen. Something fell over all on its own. Ooh, boogie, boogie, boogie. What is it? Wild dogs?
Death to you all!
There's somebody so decent with an axe, he sure misses a whole lot.
A waste of my talents.
That's not good. The guy looks like a statue. They all look like statues. Greetings. I am Mutamin. I hope you enjoy the artwork of my pretty lizards have sculpted. They sculpt with their eyes. They sculpt when nasty travelers come by. Yes, I don't like nasty travelers. They should keep to their roads. Is it me, or is the world filled with wackos? Okay, Mr. Psycho, Gnome, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but we're really not interested in your rock garden. You murdering psychopath! Your lizards have killed people, and we're not about to let them keep on killing. Oh, well, it was really nice talking to you. We have to go. You will go nowhere. You will join me in beautiful artwork stands here, and you will become a piece of the art forever.
My blade will cut you down to size.
And just like that, I'm dead. Load. Autosave.
What? Of course.
Travel. Skip that. Go to the temple.
No sooner said than done.
Right. What he said.
Of course.
Okay, can talk to the siren.
Welcome. The traveling adventurer is never turned away from a house of Lothander.
Lothander, but it's got an A in it. As we strive to aid all who make a difference in the realms. If you are battle worn, we can extend a number of necromantic restorations. Whatever you need, a small donation is all the compensation we require. What can you give us? Identification? What is this spear? This cursed weapon will appear as a magical spear. However, when combat situation arises, the wielder will attack an enemy, and Backbiter will attack the wielder. For every attack made, Backbiter will attack the foe, and also the wielder. This is a powerful spear, but one must ask if it's worth it in the end. The only way that Rockbiter can be removed is by a remove curse spell. 3 points of damage inflicted on the wielder upon every successful hit, but it's 1d6 plus 3 Thaco. It's a powerful spear. Is that the only magical item? Okay. Potion of healing, donate, cure light wounds. Alright, well I'm done. Okay.
No sooner said than done.
No sooner said than done. Just leads to the side entrance. Is that all there is to the temple area? Big open field on a temple in it?
A man shouldn't speak to his better unless spoken to first.
Ashen, not to be rude, but you will stand a bit back from me. By all the gods, I shall be glad to be in Waterdeep come the new 10-day. I care not for your whining, go where you will, but get out of my way first and foremost. How typical of the savages I've met here. Rude as can be, in personal hygiene they would choke the stoutest ox. I cannot relieve myself of your presence fast enough. Douche, I was not even anywhere near you. You tracked me down. Alright, let's head over to the city.
Of course.
Under Hamish Smithy.
A waste of my talents.
There's literally nobody here.
I can but try.
Oh, he's overweighted.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
There's a magical weapon in there. You hold on to one of these. 2 of these. 3 of these. Give me that.
Gorion would have none of this. 'Tis shameful.
Ryan's dead because he did what was right. Now I'll survive by any means necessary.
A waste of my talents.
I serve the flaming fist.
Move along, vagrants. Find an inn like respectable citizens or camp outside the city limits. Okay. Guess we gotta spend money. The jovial jugular.
Of course.
There's somebody with a name.
Yes?
They did quite a number on me, those half-ogres. There's a band of them fortifying themselves in the mountains southwest of here. If you could give them a taste of justice, that would do me proud.
Me timber's bad enough without you bothering me.
Aye, so everyone's heard. Everyone's a rubbernecker then. Is that it? Old Gurk had his famous cloak stolen right off his back by a batch of paltry Tusloy. Yeah, it's old news, and if you make one crack about the cloak would be in an appropriate place to lose it, at least I'll put your liver on the menu. Now move on and let the next people in line have their laugh. Okay, dude.
I need a swig of some strong. I got some cheap beer for you.
Hello, friends. Welcome to make yourselves at home. Just try not to rattle the locals none, okay? Time is pretty harsh right now, and people don't need any more trouble than they've got, so what can I do for you? Well, we're gonna sleep like the royals. Oh, it's just a little cinematic. Let's have a ruby wine. Let's have more. You hear of the Midsummer Fair down in Nashville? I hear it's doing quite well despite all the trouble that town's had recently. I'm surprised people actually risk traveling to it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Gurk, we heard. Serve me my liver.
Of course.
That was a quick end to oh.
Of course.
I thought we were done with the whole thing. I was like, it was easy. I had one floor.
No sooner said than done.
Get out of the damn way.
You said something.
Yes?
He's still down there? Who do you mean? That Bjornian. I can feel his eyes looking at me. He's a paladin, you know. They ain't right in the head. They just look at you and you've been judged. Right, they have to do that. Why? What have you done to deserve their stares? What? Nothing. Nothing at all. They just look at you and you know what they're thinking and they just deserve to be punished. I can't stand them. They're worse than the guards. Has he threatened you? Well, no, but I know he's looking for me. Why else would he be down there? Sure, he says he's resting and chatting up the locals, but I just know he's here for me. Well, I'm just gonna stay up here till he's gone. Why doesn't he just come up here then? Well, that would be just too easy, wouldn't it? No, he wants me to sit up here wondering if he knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I'm up here. Knowing what he knows, I just know it. Have you talked about someone? You seem agitated. Reason to suggest that a barrel full of monkeys is not half as much fun as previously claimed, and is in fact rather horrifying. Okay. Goodbye now. Hey Bjorn, are you after a douche upstairs?
Yes.
So you tested still get those half ogres I mentioned? No. Okay.
No sooner said than done.
Quick save. Barrel check. Move on. Barrel check. Money. Hello, commoner.
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
You people must be crazy to travel the roads these days with all the bandits about. You've got to be rather foolhardy to leave the safety of town. Lady, we've killed everything that's come across us. Oh, hello. Why do you not automatically switch to a melee weapon? So we're gonna switch your script. The fighter will attack any enemy that he sees within the missile weapon he is most proficient with. He will try to keep his distance for a minute. If he's attacked in melee combat, he switches to a melee weapon. Done. Do that.
Yes, no sooner said than done.
Worn out boots, money. Bottle of wine.
What?
Gem.
A waste of my talents.
Alright. I think that's the only quest we had here.
No sooner said than done.
We're gonna switch scripts up. Let's see. The cleric will cast defensive spells, summon himself, and then move about the battlefield, healing his companions. If necessary, he will defend himself, attacking with ranged or melee weapons, depending on how close his enemies are to him. Do that. And you have... We're gonna do... actually, she's fine.
Make it a waste of my talents.
Paralyzed. Eh? Whatever. We did find this place to sell my stuff. Feld posts in. Another inn to explore. Go inside.
Here now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
You tell him, Marl.
Okay, I hate to piss off. $99 tickets of ale on the wall, 99 tickets of ale. Take one down and pass it around, 98 tickets of...
Are you talking to me?
I guess you're gonna get drunk.
Are you talking to me?
Hey, I told you to get lost. Ain't no room for your troublemaking strangers. I go where I like, Brody. I have a problem with morons armed to the teeth, poking through ruins and stirring up creatures better left alone. Jokers like you blow through town with monsters in tow and leave, and then out again, leaving us locals to clean up the mess. We'll go easy. Let's keep it friendly. How about I buy you and the rest of the bar around? I say you've had enough of your tone. Let's just stop pushing around before I push back. Yeah. Threatening me? Practically where I live, and you threaten me? You must sure think you're tough with a blade on your belt. Why don't you drop that armor you're carrying and put your hide where your mouth is? Okay. I can't. Guess you die.
This way.
Started.
Yes? A waste of my talents.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Sleep like a royal real quick. Wake up. What do you got? Ooh, you'll buy my junk. Oh, nope. The boots go to the lady. And I'm pretty sure she wanted the wine. So, oh. Not really worth picking up the armor either. +2 arrows. Composite longbow +1. 2 Thaco, 3 damage. The protector. Downloaded protection +1. Oh, it's 1 armor class. +1 battle axe though. Bullet, chainmail +1. Large shield blaster sword +1. You got some decent stuff there, buddy. But I am broke.
No sooner said than done.
Algernon?
What you want?
This is my room and I don't want visitors. Now leave me alone. That's fair enough.
Hey!
Plenty of other rooms for you, if you please. I've paid for mine and I don't feel like sharing it, and I don't double up, as it were. Okay. Get out of the bloody way. Okay, downstairs.
A waste of my talents.
Yeah, a waste of my talent.
Of course.
Of course. Hello, Garrick. You're named. What do you want?
Hello there.
Hail, adventures.
I have a pretty proposal for you.
I've heard that you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguards for my mistress? Yeah, tell us more. I'm Garrick, and I work for Silky Rosanna. She's the most skilled musician and actor along the Sword Coast. In fact, she used to play at the Ducal Palace before the month's done. However, she's been having problems of late. Some thugs have been hired by Feldepost to hurt her bad because she didn't perform at his inn. I was just there when she was supposed to. You can't blame her for not showing up with a villain like Feldepost running the place. She needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldur's Gate. She's willing to pay 300 gold. What do you say, you? Sounds fair. Why don't you show me? Alright, let's go. 300 gold coming my way. Alright, quick save. Let's make 300 gold.
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, thespian extraordinaire.
So, Garrick, these are the only mercenaries you could find. I guess they'll have to do. You look to be worth about 300 gold. That's what my little Garrick offered you, isn't it? I offer them 300 gold, just like you told them. Well then, I assume that Garrick explained that your duties are. You must simply dispose of the ruffians when they come to threaten me. They shouldn't be too hard to deal with, but I would advise you to strike fast. Whatever you do, don't speak with them. One of them is a mage whose mystic words can sway even the most wise of men. Here they are. Now, Feldepost thugs, strike them when I tell you. Greetings, Silky. We're here as you've asked, and we have the... Don't try to threaten me. I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I've brought friends. What are you talking about? We were here with the gems that... Shut up! There'll be no weaseling out of this one. Strike now! Kill them all! Stop this madness. We don't want to murder those who are obviously innocent men. Our deal is off. In any case, they're probably too cowardly to be any good to fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you. Lady? Thanks for the stuff.
Hello there.
Well, thank you for stopping that evil witch before she killed us. Here, take this as a token of our appreciation. And I got a potion out of it, too.
Yes,
Dick.
sir.
Silky's dead! I guess she had it coming. You can't be evil like her and expect to get away with it. I'm out of a job now. Would it be too much to ask if I could join up with you? Okay. Okay.
I am at your service.
You are a human bard. When asked about his past, Garrick explains that he was part of a celebrated acting troupe called Dalewind Troubadours. They traveled the length of the coast from Neverwinter to Am and often played to dukes and other nobility. Indeed, few others could afford the cost of performance when the group was at its peak. Garrick does not speak fondly of this time, however, as the direction the group was taking left him dissatisfied with their conduct. He apparently discovered that performances were being used as distractions for thievery and declared he would have nothing to do with it. Rebuffed by his comrades, now he wishes simply to travel and play his music for those that will listen. He seems a bit young and naive, and a touch too ready to take the word of a stranger. An additional mage spell, 6 hit points. Lore increased by 10 though, and he's got pickpocket skill. He's good with a short sword and a crossbow. I want him using a crossbow. You don't have you do have a crossbow. Let's script, customize script. I want you to Bard controlled. The script will allow Bard to sing his Bard song whenever he is idle. By default, the Bard will only sing when enemies are nearby and stop once they are out of his line of sight. Pressing the D key toggles this setting and causes the Bard to sing constantly regardless of enemy presence. The Bard won't attack opponents or defend himself while singing the Bard song. Pressing the V key toggles this setting and causes the Bard to stop singing and start attacking the nearest enemy. What does the Bard song do again? What does that do? Like, what does the Bard song do? Oh, okay. Bard song has the following effects: restore morale to its average value, removes fear, protection from fear. Okay. So, well, he's like a fear blocker for the party. I'm okay with this. Just walk around singing the whole time.
Done.
You don't have to fight. Stay in the back. Fool. Red sheaf. We can go in there. Or not. Okay. We can go in there.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager. Not that if anything personal, you understand, but I'm afraid your time on this here ball of mud is just about done. Howdy. You're right. I have to double check. You can use Identify. I won't have to keep spending 100 gold for that. Why are you doing this? I've done nothing. I hope you have the will to back up those words. Aye, that I do. The will and the way. Should we get to business then? We should. What about you? Are you singing? Okay.
Glorious. Make it quick.
Now we swing even better, fool. Get him, don't let him get away. Die!
Yes?
Just throw axe at him, man.
No sooner said than done. What? No
Everybody
sooner said than done.
And then just surround him and kill him. There we go.
A waste of my talent.
Pass this over. Pass this over. Your known evil intent. Last seen in the air of Candlekeep. This person will be killed in quick order. Send all appropriate guilds. Oh, my bounty has gone up. Cool. Don't want that. Go back to dual wielding my axes.
Yes,
you
sir.
Go here. You got color spray and armor. And stacks of shield. Try that out. Can you identify it? No. Can you identify it? Ah! Quarterstaff +1. You can identify it. Give that to Jaheira, which should... Yep. Be better than what she's using. Throw your other one on the ground.
What? A waste of my talents.
Can
Make it quick. A waste of my talents.
Hello, you wouldn't have happened to see a big loutish guy with a dog's head on him around here, would you? A dog's head? You heard me, a dog's head. And breath that could peel paint too. know. Yeah, I know. There's one old up in the hills due west of here, close to the high hedge. Damn thieving ball of fur stole my short sword 2 days back. And Noel did that. How about I just go down to the store and buy you a new one? How much is it worth to you, bro? Yeah, lay off the short guy jokes. They're older than your grandmother's uncle. The damn blade ain't worth nothing. It's a pride thing. I'll give you 50 gold pieces if you wipe its arse with it. You got a deal. I get experience and money.
You want some whiskey?
Sure. You don't sell anything, though, so I don't care. Go check upstairs.
No sooner said than
Nice
done.
to meet you, friend.
Hail and well met, traveler. Releo is my name. Releo Windspear. Haven't seen you around here before. Perhaps you are new to town, then? I make a point of meeting as many people as I can, wherever I go. So many stories and tales. Okay, tell me of Burgost. What would you like to know? I have met many of the locals, and I know a bit of history myself. As well. I can't read. I'm an adventurer. Oh, an adventurer, eh? Well, if you're up to the task, I hear there are strange things in the Ulcaster School ruins southeast of town. I would nay go down there unless you are quite sure of your abilities, though. Many a well-meaning fellow has gone and not come back. Only with those adept in battle. Other than that, I know that the Lady Miriam has been awaiting news of her husband for some time. He was to come up from but is overdue. I know she would be grateful for any news. She lives on the east edge of town if you find anything. Anything else you would like to know of? Alright. What are the concerns of the day? How have they affected people? Oh, I suspect you mean the iron shortage. I imagine it has affected the local smithy quite a bit. Teriom is a wonderful blacksmith, but he's got a lot of time on his hands these days. His shop is still reasonably stocked, but I think he's looking for other materials to work on these days. Not sure what that might be, but he's quite adept at exotic materials. Anything else I can help you with? Any outstanding quests? No, I already did that. Nothing particular, just interest besides prep shopping. Shopping? Then you must stop by Feldpost's Inn. They have a number of trophy items for sale. Some are even magical in nature. Best you bring gold aplenty, though. They are not cheap. If you really have coins to spare, I'd suggest going west of the city and seeking out the Lantern. Is a shop in his keep, though he does not welcome visitors. Trust me, you'll want to speak with him immediately if you go there. Wandering about his shop without permission is downright deadly. I think he likes scaring folks a bit. Anything else you need? Nope. Thank you. Must steal everything. It's locked, but I don't think he can see me, so I'll break it. You know what?
What you want?
Can you pick this?
This way.
Yes? A waste of my talents.
You know what? We'll just stand here. And
Yep, I've done had enough of this.
Alright, I don't want to do it right in front of his sight. Steal everything that's not locked down. This is what adventurers do. So, Monk, how are you doing today?
What? No sooner said than done. A waste of my talents.
Waste of my talents.
No sooner said than done.
There we go. But it's locked. Let's break it open.
A waste of my talents.
Up we go.
Of course.
In we go. Pick up the swords we lost. Oh, Now it's full of people.
Of course.
Kiss me, blarmy.
Hello there. Is there
What you
anything I
has
can do
done?
for you this very day? Could you show me what you have for sale? Buy my junk. I don't need the bow. You'll buy the cursed spear. I appreciate that. What is this? +1 bastard sword. What was he skilled in? Longsword or bastard sword? Long swords. Are bastard swords a separate skill? Yeah, it is. You hold on to it in case you need a magical weapon for whatever reason.
I'll do my best.
Make it quick.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me
Rules
competition.
retort. The only thing dwarven warriors love more than a cold pint of ale is a short-hafted blade of cold steel. Perfect for penetrating the thick skulls of orcs, these axes are equally well in thrown or held in hand. But they don't return, so waste of money. +1 mace, +1 short bow. +1 sling, and that's really cheap actually. Longsword +1. Short sword +1. Magical arrows. Leather armor +1. Small shield, medium shield, large shield. Full plate. Shadow armor +3. +3 studded leather armor that melds into shadows, created by the user's use by Shadow Masters of Amn. The Shadow Masters are the highest order within the Shadow Thieves hierarchy. +15 to hide in shadows. 4 armor class. It's really good. Light crossbow speed. The army scythe is a short-lived outpost of humans in the frozen forest. Unearthed this weapon, and many others, from the ruins of an ancient settlement deep within the cold land. Never knowing the names of their extinct benefactors, the colonists used these tools to cover large territory for themselves, though in the end it was for naught, crushed by a superior number of hobgoblins. These unfortunate souls have joined the ancients in their anonymity, whatever. 1 extra attack per round, +1 THAC0, +1 damage. That's really good. This dagger is a potent blade favored by assassins all across the realms. This particular dagger of venom was created for use by the Shadow Thieves of Amn. Every time it hits an opponent, it secretes a venom into the bloodstream of the creature. The venom works quickly and efficiently. Targets hit suffer 1 point of poison damage per second for 15 seconds. Savers poison negate. +2 THAC0, 1d4 +2 piercing. Some good stuff there, actually. But we're going to have her buy that. I'll sell all 4 of those to you. No. She's actually the best equipped on my team now. But that's neither here nor there.
Yes?
Everybody.
What?
Out.
Of course. Of course.
There's supposed to be a lady on the east side of town looking for word of her husband. I didn't see anybody. Quick save.
Of course.
Hey, friend.
More puzzling thing I've never
Good to
heard. I
meet
was
a
left for dead by the
fine
raiders,
sod
and a
such
stranger
as
healed me.
yourself.
At the worst visage I had ever hoped to lay eyes on, but his bearing I cannot question.
Of course.
Loser, loser,
Mom,
loser.
someone's in the house. Ooh, you're gonna get it if you don't leave. Daddy might come home and give you such a whooping. Okay.
Of course. No sooner said than done. Of course.
Mother said not to talk
Scared
with
me. I was
strangers.
talking. I wasn't taking anything honest. I was just checking out the house. That's all. Someone's got to watch over the place because I'm sure they will come back. The gray carts only went to Baldur's Gate to visit, and they should be back already. I'm going to wait here until they do. Alright, boys. Anything to steal then?
A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents.
Traveling. High hedge. Friendly arm. Do I go back? Yeah.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
I am at your service.
My goodness! I think I'm dying.
Another friend fallen.
He died.
Does it never end?
It always ends, fool. That's what death is.
Of course.
Go back to the friendly armor.
Of course.
Oh, we get ambushed again. I wanted to fight them again. Oh well. I'll turn this in. The boots and the wine. A nice, chill, quiet game.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
No sooner said than done.
Yeah, what they said.
Of course. A waste of my talents.
A stout hammer will fix
I'm so glad I can move home again. Bentley is a kind man, but it's always best not to push favors too far. Here's the 120 gold for your troubles. I'll just take those old boots from you. If you have any of my other possessions, come talk to me again. What about these,
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls
largest of those
provide.
pesky spiders in my house. With this one dead, I'm sure the others will have run away. You're too kind and old gnome like myself. Thank you so much. If you have any other possessions, come talk to me again.
A stout hammer
You've done
will
everything
fix
that I
most
asked.
any
Thank you
bandit.
kindly for helping me, dear. You've earned every copper. Alright, we did everything she wanted. Somebody leveled. Jahira. Khalid. Level up fighter. Attack reduced, 8 hit points, lore increase. Alright.
Make it quick. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done. A waste of my talents.
Everything is a waste of my talents, apparently. That frees up 3 spots in our inventory. Got us a level on Khalid. And some money. Not much, but some. Like 270 gold. Alright. Let's go travel down here.
Of course.
Quick save. Still singing, boy?
Sir.
Yes?
No, you're not.
I am at your service.
What? No sooner said than done. Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Hail.
What
It is not
foolishness
often
takes
that I
city
come
dwellers
across
this far from
strangers in this
civilization?
part of the world.
Looking for evil to smite. Strange coincidence. I have a quest similar to your own. I have been hunting the bandits in the region for the past few months. Perhaps if we worked together, we would fare better. What say you to that? Sure, but tell me why you've been hunting them. Their leader, an ogre named Tazok, took the life of someone very dear to me. Thanks for being honest, let's go do it. I hope we will work well together. He's a ranger. When asked about his past, Kivan reveals that he hails from the forest of Shilmista, Though he has not visited his homeland for quite some time, he has instead been traveling the world driven by the darkest of obsessions, revenge. Kivian and his mate Deheriana were apparently on a romantic sojourn years ago when they were waylaid by a group of brigands. They were captured and tortured for the amusement of Tazak, the half-ogre that led the attack. Kivian eventually escaped, but Deheriana did not survive the encounter. Kivian is a man of few words, and obviously does not make friends easily. Likely, he will not take much pleasure from life until he has revenged the death of his love. It's fair enough. Halberds and longbows, and 2 weapons. Who's your current enemy? Rangers choose an enemy, don't they? Enemy ogre. Makes sense. What do you got? Halberd and bow. Composite bow? No. Longbow. I just sold mine. Go figure. Khalid, be so kind as to pass over arrows to a dedicated archer. Not that I disappointed in you in any way, but this man is an archer. Customize script. You are a fighter, ranged attack. Done. Done. Alright. Move ammo into the back. Yeah, well, that's fine.
Yes, of course.
Quick save. One of you supposedly got a longbow or a short sword.
Can I help you?
Customize script. Fighter aggressive. Period. Done. Get in there, dude.
What? A waste. Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Oh, we already found the short sword.
Yes, no. What? No sooner said than done. Make it no sooner said than done.
Sweet. What's with the rest of this big old place, though? Is it a explorable place with me to steal loot from?
A yawn is a silent shout.
A yawn is a silent shout. Okay.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Oh, this is why we kept that. Do I have another melee weapon for Khalid? That's bludgeoning. Jahira passing over your club.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yeah, much better. Bludgeon these dudes to death.
What? A waste of my talents. Make it quick. A waste of my talents.
Throwing daggers, skulls.
Yes, a waste of my talents.
Just leave them. We don't need any of that. I want to get inside this keep. High hedge.
Of course.
Oh, this is the guy. I don't have much patience for strangers on my property. Goes both favor and leave them along. Move along, unless of course you have magic for sale. From the looks of you couldn't afford them items I have for
Why
sale.
do I live in such a pissant town?
You're a powerful mage. Rumors bother. There's no mage here that wishes to speak to or be spoken of, unless of course you have magic for sale. Yeah. What do you have? I will sell you... No. Well, I don't know if I'll sell you anything. What do you have? Weapons, all weapons. Here we go. The Horn of Khazgaroth. The horn is thought to be made from one of the tusks of the great beast, Khazgaroth, who imbued it with enchantments is unknown, but it is a very potent item. When blown upon, no sound issues from the horn. Instead, the user of the horn is encased in a globe of power for a short duration. The bubble gives the user partial magic resistance and a saving throw bonus, as well as partially deflecting incoming missile attacks. Only lasts 3 rounds, and the horn draws from the life worth of the user every time it is used. Doesn't sound worth it. Little is known about this item, other than that the claw itself was taken from the corpse of the great beast Khazgaroth. There's multiple enchantments that all become activated when the claw is worn as a ring. The image of the wearer becomes blurred and more difficult to hit with weapons or target with spells. It has one drawback, however. It seems to fuel its power with the blood of its wearer. Because of this, the wearer of the claw will often be more sickly and therefore more susceptible to poisons. -2 con, 1 armor class, an extra 4 versus missile attacks. Save versus death -4. Against everything else +3, and it's cursed. Amazing robes too, but I don't need robes. Potion case. Typically carried by traveling healers, this leather case folds and opens and allows the user to strap delicate potion bottles cushion side, which numbers less on. Does that mean I can just carry a bunch of extra potions for no reason? Or that much easier, I should say. Cool. I don't know if I'll need potions or not, but I'll just carry them in there unless I need them.
No sooner said than done.
For the fallen!
Go get them, guys. Heal them up, okay.
My heart's really not in this.
For the fallen!
Oh, he must have broke his other axe again. Quick save. Rest.
Once more, under the breach, dear friends!
Resist almost all the damage. Emmeline leveled up again.
You're a queer fellow.
Dual class, what is this? No. Save. Dual class, yes. Class. Mage. Oh, I can make her a mage. Do I want her to be a mage or keep her as a thief? Fortify. Probably magic missile. Okay. Can't use any of the stuff you were equipped with. She's a mage. She can no longer open locks. Is it worth it though?
What?
Load. Save. Ammoing. Still. Beef. Do I dual class? I'm sure there's mages I can recruit, as well as thieves. 17 intelligence, but she's 18 dex. She seems like she's got the stats for a thief or a mage. Charisma's also really high. Two attacks per round. I'm gonna keep her as a thief. Open locks. Done. Fatigue.
What? A waste of my talents.
How long must we wait here? Things stir to the south as we sit.
Alright. Calm down. Jeez.
No sooner said than done.
Gotta go to quests. No, that's quick save. Quests. No, that's quick save. Journal? Yeah, pretty sure. Sword portal, living bad nose, apparently. Where was he at? I think he was the one that was in here. Get a move on, gents. Get a move. Come on. I need to get a pair of boots of haste for everybody. Does haste make you? No, I think they're called boots of speed.
A waste of my talents.
Hey.
Weird things have
Figured maybe you'd eaten by now. I hope you ran him through once or twice to get it, at least. I'll take your 50 gold and be gone. Okay. 500 XP though. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I work all night and I sleep all day. Sleep all day.
No sooner said than done.
Alright. We're out of here. I don't know if we're gonna keep the bard. He's good against fear. That's about all he's doing. South to Nashville we go.
A waste of my talents.
Waste of my talents. Regust to the north. Oh, Grillion.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Make it quick.
We're back to using an axe. We're back to using a sword.
Yes,
the bard
sir.
Level up. Attack reduced by 1. Additional mage spells for level 1. Additional hit points 2. That's bad. Lore increased by 10. It is like that's it. Alright. Guess you can learn armor too.
With joy, sir.
My dearest Miriam, the road has been difficult, but I have traveled safely here to I think it would be wisest for a return by sea, however. Perhaps sometime after the first snows have fallen. I trust this lever reaches you. The halfling hired to carry it struck me as an honest enough chap. Always and forever, row.
Yes,
the halfling's dead.
Of course.
But there was a woman, supposedly, looking for information about her husband, which we just found. So now I gotta track whoever this woman is and give her the note from her husband. Hopefully Jaheira will shut up long enough for me to do that. And she's rumored to be on the east side of town. Probably not in the middle of the night. All I'm saying.
Of course.
You want some whiskey?
Let's get some rest in the Royals. Alright. So we can go find the lady we're looking for.
No sooner said than done.
Are you the lady?
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
Basilius, huh? Also, Burgos talk about a monster named... Oops. The Townsend Burgos talk about a monster named Basilius who has murdered many innocent folk.
Something on your
Large
mind?
runs of magician schools such as Ulcaster, but it's a treacherous task to get to it. Dead wizards are not known to sleep soundly, or to wake jovial. Okay, that's a fair point.
Something on your mind?
There's a woman.
Hello, mate. You
I
look
wish I
a
could be an
friendly
adventurer
face.
just like you rather than a simple scullery maid like me. My sister and I would hold off 1,000 Armenian soldiers standing back to back, arms tiring as twilight falls and mist begin to rise from the moonlit lake. Ah, the choice. Between scullery and skullduggery, then, is it? Well, a woman's arms are as strong as a man's, and your courage seems stronger yet. You are welcome to join us and your sister too, should she be willing. I'm afraid it often lacks the romance with which that you've imbued it. Kill a single Armenian soldier, and all of Am is after you. Stand back to back, and your flanks are unprotected. Those mists that rise from the moonlit lake are pretty to behold, but they bring rust with them and the chill of damp steel against your flesh. Nah, it's just a tempting offer, but I should wait for more peaceful times. There's plenty of time to dream and think of pretty pictures when scrubbing floors. Laid in a cold and shallow grave, I doubt I'd have the luxury. I mean, I guess, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah?
Get rid of my way. I don't need them. More vicious. Yes, yes. Mercenaries bad. Oh, yes. Vicious men. Looking for a lady after information about her husband. Quick save. It's a really rich little place. Let's go in.
A waste of my
I advise you to be on your very best behavior while in this house. We're watching you very closely. We have eyes on you. I broke into your house. What's up?
Away with you, beggar.
Hold your place. No need for us to get off on the wrong foot. I rather like company occasionally, but most of the townsfolk are a bit standoffish. The looms are quite amiable. Perhaps it was the two guys you employ. Yeah. That is an unfortunate possibility. They do seem to take a touch too much pleasure from their positions, but I'd sooner have them than not. I doubt I should feel safe without them. What with the banditry rapid about the countryside? Mayhaps, when things have settled, I can maintain a more open house. Leave me, please. As a member of the town council, there's much that weighs on my mind. Alright, I'll go upstairs and steal everything you own.
Of course.
Meh. Yeah, these aren't worth anything. Lore, but I don't feel like reading them all on stream right now. It's all one story, though. Okay. Now I feel bad for not wanting to read all of them. Creators went through a bit of effort to write all the story. Let's grab them. And we'll make it story time. Alright, everybody get over here. Alright. The fall of Osmer, lost Drow Marshal of the Twisted Tower. The Drow ruled of Shadowdale lasted until the early 900s Dale Reckoning, when the increased human population in the air brought the Dark Elves into conflict with their now more numerous neighbors. The humans were the Dalesmen, who a millennium earlier had crossed the Dragon's Reach and made peace with the Elves of Myth Dranor, settling at the borders of the great woods that was the Elven home. The Drow soon found themselves under continual attack, and most of those who held overground settlements retreated back below. The last powerful Drow leader was Aasimar, the Marshal of the Twisted Tower in its last Drow-held days. Aasimar oversaw the last retreat of the Drow, holdings in the face of a human uprising, and held the citadel against a year-long siege, with the supplies and slaves brought up from the Underdark directly into the tower. The Drow could have conceivably held out forever. However, a human slave, family histories in the Dales indicate a number of possible individuals, poisoned the well in the tower, and the citadel was easily overrun. Aasimar's body was not found among the dead, leading some to believe that he escaped back into the depths to rejoin his people. Noting the fact that he would have had to explain to his matriarch how he lost Shadowdale, it is much more likely that should Aasimar have survived, he went into voluntary exile, hiding from both human and Drow. Given that this occurred only 400 years ago, it is certainly possible that Aasimar still lives. Ashaba becomes first Lord of Shadowdale. Upon taking the Twisted Tower and removing the Drowish yoke from the people, the Dalesmen had fully established the Dale of Shadowdale. With its seat of power in the tower itself, its first lord was a water wizard who had aided in the final attack, Ashaba, who was great in age when he ascended, and ruled peacefully for 40 years thereafter. It is said that Ashaba realized he was dying and turned himself to water, merging with the river. Since that time, the river, the ford, and the Twisted Tower all bear his name. Before passing on, Ashaba chose one of his trusted lieutenants as the new Lord of Shadowdale. Presented to the people of the Dale, he was made the new Lord by acclamation. In an additional honor, the pendant worn by Ashaba was thereafter recognized as a symbol of the lordship in the Dale lands, and was possessed by each of the successive lords following. Jodath, and the Tirist Massacre. The past 100 years have been an example of the best and worst of the Lords of Shadowdale. All have been non-native in the Dale lands. The non-native to the Dale lands. I don't know what I was thinking. They all made the land their home. A century ago, the Lord of the Dales was one Joadath, a stiff-necked agnostic who denied the power of any god, good or evil, and used force to back up his beliefs. During this time, there was a great deal of religious persecution, including a massacre of Tirists on Watcher's Knoll. Joadath was eventually killed by a beast of the Nether Plains summoned by parties unknown, which then proceeded to rampage through the Dale. The beast was killed, and Shadowdale rescued by the spellcasters Omri and Saloon. Omri was proclaimed Lord by acclamation. Omri rules in peace. The longest period of peaceful rule is by Lord Omri and his wife Saloon, better known as the Witch of Shadowdale. They ruled over the community for 40 years, a period of extended peace with their neighboring Dales, nations, and elven peoples. It was this very peace and power which made the Dale the target of attacks and sabotage by the Black Network, the Zentarum. They sought, and still seek, to control the trade from the Moonsea to the Sword Coast, and desired to make Shadowdale a vassal state of Zentil Keep. Lord Omri's rule ended tragically when he was assassinated by Zentish agents. Jadorian, the False Lord. Lord Omri was assassinated by Zentarum agents, who in turn were captured and killed by the warrior Jodan. Jordan, with the pendant of Ashaba in hand, the symbol of the lordship of the Dales, proceeded to present himself as the new lord, and was so acclaimed by the people, it was unknown to the people that Jordan was also an agent of Zentarum, and that the entire proceedings had actually been a ruse. Jordan abandoned the Twisted Keep, instead establishing himself in Castle Krog, east of Shadowdale. His court was soon overrun with agents of the Black Network. When the people eventually revolted, Zentil Keep sent peacekeeping forces to maintain Jordan's rule. Sailoon, Lord Almer's widow, now aware of the deception but a firm pacifist, did her best to keep the Dale healthy and intact during Jordan's evil rule. Kelbin kills Jordan. Hold on. Gotta figure out what this is about. Lord Jordan's rule of Shadowdale ended when he encountered Kelbin Arunson, also called the Black Staff. The story at the time was that Jordan accepted an invitation from Kelvin to visit Waterdeep, and there he took ill and died. In reality, Jordan ambushed Kelbin as the mage was leaving Shadowdale, and the Black Staff killed him. In either case, Kelbin took hold of the pendant of Ashaba, the symbol of the lordship of the Dales, and returned to Waterdeep with it, promising to send a suitable candidate for lordship to the Dales. Jordan had ruled for 5 years, and without his advocacy, Castle Crag was abandoned, and the Zentil Keep troops routed. Jordan's previously chosen successor was a Melvanton named Lyron, but without the pendant, this individual was considered a pretender to the throne. Lords accepted by acclamation. This acclamation of the people has formed the basis for choosing the Lord of Shadowdale since the routing of the evil Lord Jordan by Kelbin Blackstaff. Usually a predecessor will step down as opposed to dying in office, and his chosen successor will be approved by the populace at large. This system has had its drawbacks, as will be shown below, but in general it has served the independent, self-willed people of the Dale very well. They have avoided the genetic lottery of which good bureaucracies and bad kingships are made. A quote from the Venerable Elminster. The symbol of the lordship is the pendant of Ashaba, a device owned by the original wizard and used to determine the rightful lord of the Dale. Okay. History lesson over. Oh yeah, I don't have to identify. Okay.
What? No sooner said than done.
We broke in, stole a wand, and learned about the history
A waste of my talents.
And I have nothing to drink. Okay.
Of course.
You! Hey, you! Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here. A little help, please?
Sure.
There's bandits. Vicious, magic bandits. They must have gone to advanced bandit school or something. They're trying to capture me.
Alright. I'll protect you.
My hero. Now, where are the rest of your men hiding? I'll be honest. I was betting on you having a legion of soldiers because you'll need it, and oh goodness, they're here.
Okay.
So, you would try to hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
Okay.
You're the one trying to capture me, and I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
You there, stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
Well, what right do you hunt?
By my right as a wizard of Thay, we must study her anomalous powers, whether or not she comes willingly.
Congratulations, dude. You made me feel like you're a giant dick. No, I want to kill you. Let me get study me to sack. Back off before I see whether you're right on the inside as on the outside.
If you wish to die for this wild mageling, so be it.
Away with you, you pompous creep!
Not again.
Kendall, where did you go? We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find him.
Okay.
Make it quick.
Don't the mage cast spells.
about what just happened. I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right now.
No problem. Well, you do now, though, because he will return.
Since you were kind enough to save me from those wizardly thugs, I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while. For your protection, as well as mine. Fantastic! Let me just get my... well, nothing. I'm ready to go now.
Okay, in that case, give me back the wand, buddy. And you have nothing else? How do I go back to that slang? There we go. Remove. Done.
I am at your service.
Ah, well, I suppose it will give me the opportunity to work on this new ballad I've been thinking of. I bet you'll never guess who the protagonists are. Nope. No idea. She is a mage. Wild mage. When asked about her past, Nira says she has been on the run from the Red Wizards for months and months. She seems quick-thinking and a little glib, but you have heard that wild mages are among the most powerful spellcasters, as long as they don't have an accident. Despite her cheerful and capricious demeanor, you sense her past haunts her. As much as she loves unleashing the powers of her wild magic, she also seems to fear the harm it can cause. May memorize one additional spell per level. Levels can cast Reckless Dweemer, Chaos Shield, 7th spell improved Chaos Shield. There's a 5% chance of incurring Wild Surge. Generates a completely random magical effect from the spell being cast. The effects may be either beneficial or detrimental to the Wild Mage and his allies. Casting level varies slightly when he casts a spell, anywhere between 5 levels lower and 5 levels higher than the one. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Give me the gem bag. You have magic missile and don't care. Give me identify. I have no idea if that's a good spell to cast or not.
Yes?
What
of course.
Do we have? Junk. And he has nothing. Alright, we're still looking for a woman to help.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, the hell done we're doing. We'll get out of my way. We don't need the likes of you. Okay. Quick save. Alright, somewhere I've missed this woman.
You'll feel the sting in my boot if you bother me further.
So angry all the time.
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
The guy went from east to west and I still haven't found her. Quite a bit more down here than I realized. All of it empty on that side. If the woman's looking for information on her husband, I doubt it would be logged.
Of course.
Excuse me.
You want some whiskey?
Wand of Lightning. 66 electrical damage. 6 uses. Very nice.
A waste of my talents.
Then use your talents to find the woman that needs help that we found the letter for so we can be done and move on. In we go. Book set.
No sooner said than done.
It's not in here.
No sooner said than done.
I don't know how much further east in the town I can go.
No sooner said than done. A waste of my talents.
Hello?
Hello there.
I'm afraid I have no way to speak to anyone right now, especially if you come about the job. Ain't gonna be no caravan now, so there's no job neither. Plus, the bandits scared of all the merchants, so they won't budge. Might as well leave, because they ain't gonna find no work here. Okay.
No sooner said than done.
I don't know where she's gonna be at. We got the husband's note.
A waste of my talents. Of
Where
course.
did you say she was at?
Glad to meet you, friend.
Suspecting iron shortage, she's got a lot of time these days. The adventure. Come back on this. I know that the Lady Marianne has been awaiting news of her husband for some time. He was also on, but is overdue. Here for any news, she lives on the east edge of town.
Glad to meet you, friend.
I have not been down that way for some time now, so I don't know much to say. Luckily, you will have heard as much as I. Okay. East end of town. She lives in the east end of town.
Of course.
It's probably a house I haven't gone in.
No sooner said than done.
Smoothie, red sheep, yeah. Let's go. Move it, move it, move it.
Gorion would have none of this. 'Tis shameful.
I'm helping people, and you're still bitching.
Of course.
Are you Miriam?
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
Of course. No sooner said than done. A waste of my talents. Of course.
Life's been getting prickly on me eyes.
What? A waste of my talent. No sooner said than done.
I just don't know where to go. Miriam. Where art thou, woman?
No sooner said than done.
You told me I'm not used to strangers because traveling is so damn.
No sooner said than done.
Wait. No. Not the mines. Break-in.
Of course.
You said something?
Welcome, my dear. You are early. Excuse me, indeed, I was expecting visitors, but none such as you. Be gone before my company arrives. I should not tolerate the mood being ruined by a band of miscreants. In that case, let me just explore your house, steal everything that's not locked down.
Of course.
Pardon me, ma'am. Your husband's cheating on you, I believe, and let me just steal your stuff and leave.
This city is a blight on the landscape. Better to have let the land grow wild.
Okay. I'm not going to say to or against that. But I mean, unless they mean like east of the town completely. Because now I'm at a loss. East of the town is the temple. Should live in the temple. Sincerely, it doesn't look like it.
Of course.
Hello.
Hey.
And who may you be? Nobody important goes to kill the business, clean the floors many times.
Hey.
Nice, clean the floors.
Hello.
We should get doors. They swipe the chairs, nice floor though. Well, sounds like they're thieves.
No sooner said than done.
Hello, drunk. Hello, guys. How's you doing here? Kinda got lost on my way to home. Anyways, this don't matter no more. Give me all your money. We're not giving you all of our money. Wrong, boys. Wrong answer, boys. You should have given as much as I asked. You know what I am. I'll let you do this here. I'm a lich. Yes, I am. Powerful magic, I will. And now you've made me mad. You've gone one last chance. Give me all your monies. Bug off, dude. Well, you guys just don't get it, do you? I'm gonna kill you with all my magical spells. So now it's gonna be death or something. Alright, goodbye. Hey, where's your, idiot. Alright, so there's the temple, there's the vestibule. But I need a woman who wants answers about her husband. I have those answers. I have no woman. Alright, dog. Missile.
My turn to save the day.
Run into melee combat. Wizard. Alright, done. Can you use ranged weapons at all? No, you're officially poisoned.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Yeah. She has to be in Burgost.
A waste of my talents.
On the east side of town.
Mutton mongering riffraff.
Oh well, I wasted enough time. To the south.
A waste of my talents.
Mutton mongering riffraff.
Shut up, I'm one.
I serve the flaming fist.
You there. You're under arrest for banditry and highway robbery. We know you're a part of the bandit group who's been terrorizing the coastway. Give yourselves up or there will be trouble. You got the wrong guys. Really now. Why should we believe it? Because a warm smile, honest demeanor? Alright, arrest us. We're not taking you in live, murdering swine. Okay. I had surrendered and everything.
Why is it my turn to save the
Get
day?
away.
I'll do my best.
Yes? What? Of course.
He started it. Alright, throw plate armor your way. Swap. Who else can wear plate? Squat. I think it's it. Alright.
Make it quick.
Quick save, rest. Fight an army.
You stand back and watch this.
Yes? Of course.
Decent money off of that guy.
What? Of course.
No, well, we were at the end of the traveling
A waste of my talents.
Oh god.
I feel so cold.
What?
Sleep here.
All this traveling, all this adventure, how do you manage it? Until now, I was barely able to keep my head above water. Yet here with you, it seems almost easy.
Easy, huh? Safety in numbers.
Safety in numbers, eh? Fair enough. I guess I've just never really had a traveling companion before. My life on the road has been a solitary affair, full of cold nights and colder dreams. It's enough to make a girl want to head back to High Forest.
Is that where you're from?
That's me. Born and raised in the thicket. At least until my mistakes piled up high enough to, you know, this and that. I was never a very good student of magic, and part of that could be attributed to never studying. I ended up flubbing a few spells, and here I am. You really know how to get someone to open up. Why, yes, let me just share intimate details about my past. You put me right at ease.
Alright, tell me when you're ready.
During our magical training, we were supposed to summon a sphere of fire. And mine got away from me somehow. One moment I was concentrating, the next moment my classmates were rolling on the floor screaming.
Terrible time.
Of course I can blame myself. Accident or not, I should have been more careful. I could have taken responsibility or at least fetched a bucket of water. Instead, I ran away, terrified of what I'd done.
Yeah, I could understand that. Afterwards, I ran into the woods and couldn't bear to go back to face the consequences. I snuck back into the village now and then for food and wants to leave a note for my parents, but eventually I had to
I took
leave.
to wandering High Forest, but I kept running into the wrong people and doing the wrong thing. Eventually, Turlang the tree grabbed me and said, "Take a hike." Well, maybe not in those words exactly.
And so you left on your journey.
And so I left High Forest. I've been wandering for a while now. I've got a few ideas for a destination, but I'm still considering them. Come, let us continue this journey together.
Okay.
No sooner said than done.
Now we go south.
No sooner said than done.
Oh my god, he's burning. Alright. Okay, keep walking. Die, hobbit scum.
I could really use my turn to save the day.
Lady, there's no reason for you to run into combat. None. Wizard. Defensive. Offensive is anywhere where you stand using invisible weapon, using enemy using melee. As soon as the mage sees me, you will cast the most powerful defensive spell. Then the make you cast down offensive magic. Okay. That's fine. Stay out of combat.
Make it quick.
Eevee flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
My blade will cut you down to size.
No sooner said than done. Yes, of course. What? Of course. Make it quick. Of course.
Of course. I have a mage in my party that was pretty much dead weight right now.
Oh, Fox really not in this. So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Oops.
Yes, I.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
I'll do my best.
Yes, a waste of my talents.
Is he using... No, he's using his axe.
What? A waste of my talents.
Quick save again. Oh, it kind of looked like a cave. We are rushing because Jahira wants us here. It's a quaint little village. Got dark awfully fast.
With your hurried flight from Candlekeep barely behind you, the troubles facing the Sword Coast seem an unfamiliar blur to your fractured nerves. Gorion would not have you sit idle, however, and perhaps investigating local concerns will shed some light on your own predicament. How the iron shortage or the trouble in the Nashkel mines could possibly be linked to you, you have no idea.
Okay. I have arrived.
No sooner said than done.
Nashkel.
Stand away, citizen!
This city is an example of man's excesses. Ugh, I wish we would be gone from this miserable place.
Allow me to put ourselves at your disposal during our stay here. If you're seeking to resolve troubles, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it elsewhere. Things are not good here, Warghuuga. I assure you, we are no troubles. Should hope not, for your sake and mine. Alright, we have arrived. And this is where we're going to call it for today. Let's go ahead and save it here. Where did our game go? No, we didn't make one. Okay, save, new save. So be Warghuuga. Alright, well I appreciate anybody that was hanging out, lurking in the chat, and anybody who came to join us. And I'll see y'all next time. Y'all take it easy.